Hi, welcome to a SolidWorks 2018-19 video tutorial. I want to do that hexagon grill exercise now in SolidWorks. I've encountered one problem in my version of SolidWorks, even if the help tells otherwise. There is no option with the project curve command to define a direction, and it's definitely not a normal projection. So I had to do it in a different way. But let's have fun with SolidWorks anyway. So let's start with a sketch on the front plane. That will be a circle, and the diameter should be 600, and confirm. Then I need some lines just for construction. Trim it. Then align those 2 points horizontal and give it a dimension. So that might be 80 degrees. And of course that point should be coincident with this one. So let's see, I want to put this one onto that one. Okay. Then leave the sketch. I will need 2 axes. I will define those axes with 2 planes. So first I need to select 2 planes, and one would be the front plane and the other one would be the top plane for the first axis. Confirm. And I need another one, so go for another axis, again 2 planes, and this time it's the front plane and the right plane. No, that's wrong. It's not the right plane, but so let's clear that selection, and it should be the front plane and the top plane. That's already there. So what do I need? I need one. So I need the right plane and the top plane. So let's clear that selection, go for the top and the right plane. Yeah, that's it. And confirm. Now let's make a surface revolve with that sketch around that axis right here. Go for mid-plane, go for 35 degree to both sides, which means I have to go for 70 in this case. Yeah, and confirm. Now I need a plane tangent to that surface. Let's see if we can go for this one, go for a plane, and the reference would be the top plane and the surface. So let's select the surface, and as second reference the top plane. Is it the top plane? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the top plane. And confirm. Then I want to do a sketch right there, and I will need copies of this surface, so I want to make 2 offset surfaces with 0 millimeter once, and another one again with 0 millimeter offset. Confirm. Let's hide the surface revolve and the second offset surface. Now I need a sketch on that plane, and that should be a hexagon. So go to polygon, 6 sides, yes, and put it like this. Make that line vertical and give it a dimension of 10 millimeters. And close and confirm that sketch. So my project command has no option for direction. Therefore, I want to do it in a different way. Therefore, I will need a 3D sketch. So go for sketch, 3D sketch. I need some lines. So the line should start here at the origin, go up to that point, go over here, and then go back to the origin like this, and confirm. Leave that sketch, and now let's make a planar surface here, and go here and go for start contour selection. Now I can select it and have a planar surface, and that would cut this surface. Now I need to make a circular pattern with that surface, so maybe hide the offset for a moment. Okay, and I need another axis, and that axis will be again not a center line, but go to features, go to reference, go for an axis, and that axis should be defined by 2 planes, and the first plane would be front plane and the second plane would be the right plane, and confirm. Now I can make a circular pattern with that surface around that axis. So let's see, go for a circular pattern, and I want to pattern that would be a body. Or could I go for a face? Could I go for a face? I could try a face. I want to pattern that face here, this face. Not selectable, so I will go for a body. Kind of odd. That body. And now the axis should be that axis right here. And I need to go for 6 instances, 360 degrees and equal spacing. Yeah, and confirm. Now I want to knit those surfaces, so go for all 6 surfaces and confirm. Now bring back the offset surface, and now I should be able to trim those. So go for trim. I want to trim with that knitted surface, this one, and I want to remove that side and confirm, and hide that knitted surface. So I got that hexagon surface, which should be shaped like that revolve surface. Okay, first hide that plane. Okay, then hide that 3D sketch, and there's another sketch, hide that sketch. Okay, and I want to pattern that surface trim, that one, and I need a circular pattern, and I need 6 instances with 3 degrees spacing. So that's 6 with 15 degrees altogether, and I want to pattern a body, that body possibly, so try to select it here. I want to pattern this one, yes, and the axis would be axis 1. Yeah, that's okay. Now let's reverse the direction and confirm. Now I want to move this body, that body, and this body by 1.75 degrees. So let's try to move them together if possible. Move copy bodies. I don't want to copy, but I want to move this body, that body, and this body, and I want to rotate it around this case would be the Z axis, but I could select my reference here, and this should be 1.75 degrees, or let's see if we can go for minus, but it doesn't really matter. Can we use minus as well? Yes, and confirm. Yeah, this looks good. Now I want to thicken those surfaces. Let's go and use thicken. I want to thicken this one, both sides, yes, and I want to go for 1 millimeter to both sides. Repeat. Here you cannot merge the results, that's not possible. Okay, thicken once more. Thicken again, and again, and again. Okay, now let's pattern those and go for another circular pattern. Bodies, I want to pattern bodies, of course. I want to pattern this body, somehow it doesn't work as expected, but let's select them here. The axis would be not this one, but it's kind of slow. Don't know why, but the axis would be this one, and I need, could I go for mid plane or something like that? Not really. No. So I want to pattern it to one side with 3.5 degrees and not 6, but go for instant spacing. Let's try 10 and go for 3.5 degrees. Yeah, looks okay. And confirm. Then the same to the other side, or just mirror it. So I will mirror those. Let's go for mirror. I want to mirror, of course, bodies. And I want to mirror not all. This should be mirrored. This one. This one. And no, this one not. But that one, this one, that one, this one, that one, and this one. Yeah. And the mirror plane would be the right plane. And confirm. Now I want to mirror those bodies again. So just like this. Now let's go for another mirror. I want to mirror not all, not the first row, but the mirror face plane would be in this case. Where are my planes? In this case it's the front plane. Yeah. And I want to mirror, select it like this. Takes a while, a whole lot of bodies. Yep. And confirm. Nice. So let's hide those bodies and show our plane. And I want to make a sketch on that plane. Look normal. Go for a center rectangle. Maybe like that. Add dimensions. This could be 135, and this might be 340. And confirm and leave that sketch. Now hide the plane, and I need some 3D sketches. So go for 3D sketch, select line, and I want to go from this point to that point, down to the origin and back up there. Okay, same on the other side. Go for point, 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 and from this one to that one as well. Leave that sketch. Let's make two planar surfaces. Go right click, start contour selection, this one. Repeat, right click, start contour selection, that one. Okay. Now let's hide those two and hide the 3D sketch. I need a new 3D sketch. Line which starts here, goes over there, goes down and back up there. And another one on the other side. Of course I could have mirrored it as well, but I want to draw it from this point to that point, to this one and back up here. Okay. Leave that sketch. Make two planar surfaces. So right click, select, start contour selection, that would be one contour. Okay, and then another one, start contour selection from that side. Okay, now let's bring back those two surfaces and knit them together. So go for knit. I want to knit this one, that one, this one, and that one. Confirm. Now bring back our second surface offset body. That would be this one, I suppose, yes. Now I can trim. So go for trim. The trim tool would be that knitted surface, and I want to remove the outside and confirm. Hide that knitted surface, and now the 3D sketch should be hidden as well. That one is hidden. This one is not hidden. Okay, and the sketch as well. Now I want to thicken that surface 2 times. So go for features, thicken in one direction. I want to go for 2 mm. Let's see if that's the right direction. Yes. Confirm. And then let's show the surface. That surface is there. It's absorbed. Really, okay. So what to do? I will go here and make an offset surface of this one. So where is it? That's offset 0 and confirm. Then move this down, and I got a second surface here and I want to thicken this one. So go for thicken to the other side 3 millimeters, and let's go for selected bodies. That would be this body. Yeah, how to select should work. Let's see if it's one body. So yeah, that's one body. Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. Oh Jesus. I'm a little bit annoyed with this program and the handling of all of these. I could use that, but I need to thicken it to both sides with 0.5 millimeters. So let's go to this one and thicken it symmetric 0.5 and confirm. Now I want to subtract all the other bodies from that one, and of course I will get problems with the selection, but let's move on. So go to those bodies, show them, no. Okay, and I want to subtract, so go for combine, and I want to subtract from the last thickened one, and that should be the last body in this, that thicken. So go for combine. I want to subtract from the last body, or maybe I could select it here as well, that thicken 9. Yeah, that's not possible, so you have to go for the solid bodies. This one, and you want to subtract the other ones. So let's try to select them as fast as possible. So let's move this like that, and then make a sort of rectangle selection like this, and see how many we can get. Yeah, but this should be in the selection. This one, that one, this one, no. But those should be in the selection. And it's all because of SolidWorks being a parallel program. I can't make a union of those separated bodies. So that should be outside the range. Yes, this looks okay. So confirm. Yeah. Now let's select them all and bring back the last one. So that's only the grid. So go for the bodies here. Let's select them to the combine and hide them. Yeah, and that would be a surface, which should be, yeah, that's the surface. Okay, so I could try to do it with extend surface, but that would lead to some small edges on the outer rim of that grill. So I should maybe do it in a different way, but anyway, it's kind of, yeah, annoying. but maybe I could at least extend that surface. So let's hide that body. That would be that combine. And I want to extend that surface, so go for extend, and I want to go for 5 millimeter. And here, here, there, and there. Confirm. Now let's trim this with the knitted surface, with that one. Go for a trim. That's the tool, and I want to remove this on the inside. Hide that one. And now I want to thicken that one with 2 different dimensions, so I might need an offset surface of that one. So go for an offset surface here, 0 millimeter offset, and hide this one. Go for thicken, because that thicken command absorbs somehow the surface, so therefore I need a copy of this one, and go for 2 millimeter and confirm. Now show that one and do another thicken to the other side, 3 millimeter, and I don't want to merge. I will merge it by myself, so go for a combine, add this body and the second body, and confirm. Now let's do fillets. 10 millimeter on the inside, yes. Here, this one, nope, that didn't work. So I want this edge and that edge, yes. Go here, this edge, and of course only that one. Yeah, confirm. Another fillet, 50 millimeters, right here, over there, here, and there, and confirm. Let's bring back the grid. That's the grid. And now I could already combine those two. So go for add, yes, add this one to that one. Confirm. Now for the outer plate, I should do it with the original one, maybe that's better. Yeah, so let's see if we still have a copy of this one. I don't think so, so I will make a copy. Let's move this up to that, to this point in time, and let's make another offset of the revolve. So go for an offset, yes, again like that, and then bring it down, and I should have a complete surface here. Not the revolve, but the surface of its 7. Yes, that's okay. Now I can trim this one. On the inside, but how to trim it on the outside? Yeah. Therefore I would need another sketch. And yeah, it's really annoying. Okay, let's hide the combine, bring back the knit surface, this one. Now I could trim at least. Trim with this tool, that should go away. Hide that one. Now in order to trim it on the outside, I have to do another sketch, at least another sketch. So let's bring back our plane. There you go. Make a sketch on that plane. And I would need a rectangle, a centered one of course. Okay, a centered one. And the dimensions should be at least 50 more than before, so that would be 185, and this would be 390. Yeah, I'll leave that sketch. So if I would project that to that surface, you would see that it's not a normal projection. Okay, let's hide that one. And again, I need to draw 3D sketches. So go for a 3D sketch. A line which goes from this point to that point, down there, up here. Confirm. Same on the other side, a line from point to point, down there, and like this. Leave that sketch. Let's make two planar surfaces. Go for select contour, confirm, do another one, start contour selection. Okay. Now let's hide those. Hide the sketches as well. This sketch, that sketch is the same, yeah. Now go for another 3D sketch, another line from this point to that point, down to the origin up there, and another line from this point to that point, down to the origin, and then from point to origin once more. Confirm. Leave that sketch, and again make two planar surfaces. Start contour selection, there you go. One more over here. Now bring back those two, this one and that one, knit them, 1, 2, 3, 4, confirm, bring back that offset 7, this one. Now I could trim, go for trim, that's the tool, and I want to remove the outside. Confirm, hide that one. Now let's thicken this, but hide the plane, hide the sketches, hide this sketch. Okay. Now thicken the surface, symmetric 1 millimeter. Let's go for the fillets. Let's go for 10 on the inside. This edge. That one. This one. That one. Confirm. Another one. Nope. 20 millimeters. Here. There. Here. And last one over there, and confirm. Let's bring back the combine, which should be somewhere up here. That combine. Now combine those two. Combine, go for add, yes. This one and that one. No, that one. Confirm. Let's see if we can do a chamfer. Go for 0.5. See if it moves all around. Yes, it does. Great. Confirm. And another one on that edge here. And confirm. And I'm done, and I'm glad that I'm done. So, hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my Facebook fan page. Would be very nice of you. I want to get more likes and subscriptions over there as well. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.